it's hard, you know, because you look for the real pedigree. And homozygosity will come in that pedigree, but not yet, you know. This is a very traditional coloured mare. This is Chaps graded brood mare. She used to show jump and event. She's by the stallion Stanhope's Diddycoy, out of a thoroughbred brood mare that goes back to the Master Spiritus lines. Very traditional, sport horse type. This is a Harlequince little bay colt, bay and white colt. And you can just see how hard he starts to add quality and type. You know, the most important thing about stallion for me is all stallions actually look quite impressive. They look wow because they're great big, they've got these wonderful great big things and they move around like idiots. But for me it's the foals. I like to see foals as soon as possible from stallions. I like to see what they're going to do, because it actually can sometimes take 2 or 3 goes to get the mix quite right. So you need to get going with them. They don't last forever. But I don't know about you guys, but I can see the next stage forward with this foal from the mare. Can you? You see how the stallion started to improve things and taking an older bloodline, brought it forward into sort of 2011. Be a lovely yearling. It's not a bad foal. Steady, steady. Just every once in a while you see a glimpse, don't you? With two or three strides, you think that's what I've got. This is Ben and Kelly's little foal. Okay. Good. We're going to try and kick on a little bit now. Yeah. That's a smashing foal. Everyone agree? Everyone can see a little bit of Arab through the head in the front now. How he's just improved it. Lovely shoulder. Good and strong through the front end. I would like to see. Do you all remember Daisy James that came through, the old broodmare from Hoy's? This is one of her babies. This is a little filly by Parsons Sequel. Used to stand here at stud. Parsons Sequel's by Sylvia, the German show jumping stallion, who's actually the same as Cyrus Shutterfly, the world champion show jumper. So the mare line is obviously Daisy James, criminal law, shades of colour. As you can see, the mare can't move very well. I think this mare's a huge moving mare. Rangy, real sport horse type mare. How's she now, Angie? 4 years old? Yeah, she's 4 years old. So after weaning, she'll be ready to be broken and sat on and riding away. You ready for it? No problem, good man. You want that Guinness now or later? We'll just let this little foal settle. I think from its hocks, you can see how it's going to move. Once it settles, that's got some lift, doesn't it? Whoa, little foalie. Again, what's interesting, if you took the colour off this horse and make it dark, we will still all really admire its movement and its quality. That foal can move. When the mare is seriously well bred, and it's one of the things about pedigrees. Once you go into the depth of pedigree, you can go back to your 3rd generation and start breeding from your 3rd generation. Then you start complementing each other. And I think, you know, I think the combination have worked really well, but it's kept the cadence, it's kept the movement. Foal stronger through the back end, huh? Cracking moving foal. In fact, I think it's going to be amazing as a yearling. It's got so much cadence, you know. You don't like it, Angie, do you? We're going to fire through. Angie, we're going to have to fire through. Lots of people, everybody knows Angie Bell? No? Nobody knows her? You do? Thank God we know one person. Wait. Angie's actually got a choice of foals. She couldn't decide which one to bring. I think she made a good choice to bring this one along. If anybody's actually interested in this foal, as I said, Angie's got a multiple choice of foals at home. She's got another one by Harlequince as well. And she would be open to discussions with anybody about this little foal. We've got to just try and catch it. And obviously Harlequince doesn't cover anything naturally, so he's always chilled semen insemination. So Tina went out and bought this mare, Sydney mare, really up and coming KWPN pedigree. They're really useful, the dressage world looking at them. And this little foal by Harlequince carries 12.5% Arab with a back pedigree. But once it settles, you'll just see what it's all about. Just settle. Settle. Just where foal's got to slow down. Once it slows down, it'll be away.
How you doing? You alright?
I hate this foal. I've been trying to buy it off Tina for the last 2 months. If I get her drunk tonight, it might be able to stay here. I always like this foal as soon as I pulled out the mare. You can see the mare's got a problem with her front leg. Unfortunately, accidents happen and horses' careers can halt almost before they even get going. But, you know, lucky enough she's the right sex. And believe me, that's not a bad foal, is it? That's elegant. Such hop movement. And that's what this stallion throws. He throws real power and throughness. And it's really weird. I mean, some of the pedigrees you're going to see with these mares now are really up together and modern. And obviously we're really trying to breed, you know, performance horses or show horses or real eventers, dressages, whatever you want to do. The first, second and third year pedigree on the mare line is really, really good. And what I tend to look at, this is a typical mare. This is a dressage bred mare. She was purchased from the Brightwells International Dressage Sale. She went into professional hands. She was starting to be produced. They put the pressure on her too much. They asked her to do things far too early in her career, and she broke down. Lucky for Tina, she's broke down and become a broodmare. She's by the up-and-coming stallion Negro. Negro carries the variant lines, so it's a KWPN line with a lot of thoroughbred in there. This is a really young foal, so he's got a deep out, he's got to put his front in. But you watch already, it's quite similar to the other foal. Different mare, different bloodline, same cadence of the foal. And when he's another couple of months older, he'll be another couple of months older stronger wise, won't he? You said you want to give this one away, didn't you? Yeah. We're so lucky that Tina obviously has put together, you know, seriously well-bred mares for his first bunch of foals on the floor. Good guy. They're all brave. They're all going to run me over, aren't they? And me, I sort of get to a point with these stallions, you know. Once the stallion's licensed, he's up and away. He's performing, he's doing his job well. He's winning classes, whatever he's doing work-wise. He's putting foals on the floor. But the real positive thing for me, in fact, Jenny asked me to make a comment on the website about Harlequince. I said his first bunch of mares, first bunch of foals. I don't think the boy did a bad job, do you?
Yeah, Neil. This is Neil.
Who's next now? That's it, isn't it, Bree?